Hey everybody, I'm going to do a birthday haul video. This is my first ever video. Danielle's been doing videos for a long time, and I just thought with Beauty Forum that it would be a good time for me to start. But this is a birthday haul video, so I'm going to talk about some of the things I bought with different birthday gift cards and things like that. I'm going to launch right into it. This is the Naked palette, and I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I know you guys have seen this a ton. But it's an Urban Decay palette with lots of gorgeous neutral colors. My favorite shades are Thin, which is this like nice pinky color, and the darker version of that, which is Toasted. And I also like the matte colors, which are Naked and Buck, and I like wearing those together. I am wearing Thin and Toasted today with a couple other colors, but I won't get into it. Yeah, if you haven't bought this already, it's definitely worth the investment. It comes with a primer and a brush, and I forgot to grab the brush earlier. But the brush I have not loved. I like it a lot. It's just not quite like my favorite brush. It deposits a little bit too much color for my liking. As you can see, I kind of wear like a very light neutral looks most of the time. So this palette has been great. Just the brush deposits a lot of color. So if you're a fan of like really smoky looks, that's awesome. That brush will definitely put the right amount of color on for you. I definitely use it when I want that, like a darker night look. But for daytime, I use like a fluffier brush. So yeah, very, very happy with that palette. Yeah, I almost cried when I thought they didn't have any. Not really, but I was upset. The other palette I got, this was from Sephora, and it's the Tarte 10 palette, and totally different kind of thing, but it has some very interesting colors. It's and interesting in a good way. My my family has a thing about that word, but yeah, a lot of different colors. There's like a light beige all the way to like that coppery orange. I love this copper color. I've worn this so many times already. I've only had this palette for like 4 days, and I've already worn that copper like 2 or 3 times. The amethyst is gorgeous. Wear the amethyst all the time. Two purples and olive green. Really, really great colors. I have hazel eyes, so I like to wear a lot of color. A couple matte shades in here. Very, very happy with this palette. It also came with a double-ended eyeliner, which I will swatch for you. I'm not going to swatch the entire palette because that would take a while, and I'm not sure I could give you an accurate idea right here. Those are the eyeliner swatches. Haven't used the eyeliner a ton yet. As you can kind of see, I don't know if you can tell, the amethyst, you can see how chalky it is. Not my favorite eyeliner, guys. Tarte is all natural, and I don't know, I just use better pencil eyeliners. But it was a freebie, so can't really complain that much about a freebie. Hold on, let me grab the brush. I did grab the brush for this palette, and that's that. It's a pretty unusual brush. I don't know if you've seen anything like this before, but it's like in between a crease brush, I'll show it to you again, and like a regular fluffy brush. I really like it. It's cool. It's like great for smudging. And this gold color right here, see this one? Whoop. I was having trouble getting like a good amount of it on my eye because it's a pretty like light gold. And I've used darker golds before, and I was like, why is this not showing up with my fluffy brush? And I was like, well, I'll try their brush. And I did, and this brush did the trick, so that was great. So yeah, very happy with this brush. It's a really interesting brush. Definitely didn't have anything like it. It's a good size too. Sometimes you get really stingy brushes and they're like this big. You're like, what am I supposed to do with that? I don't have like tiny hands. Oh, and the last thing that came with it, a swatch of all the colors. I don't know, in case you forget and you want a good description of all of them. Like deep shimmering chocolate. And then this is great. 2 different eye looks. I love when palettes come with instruction cards. I love that. I think it's great for inspiration. Especially like, you know, I run a beauty blog, so I'm not necessarily looking for help on how to do my eye makeup all the time. But I like new inspiration always. But I think if you're just getting started, this is the greatest way to learn how to do makeup, is buying palettes when they have instruction cards, because it teaches you how to do stuff step by step. This is a great, so this is I think the jewel tone look on the bottom, and on the top it's a smoky eye look. I might have gotten that backwards. No, I got that right. Okay, great. So yeah, definitely recommend this Tarte 10 palette if you like color. Really, really happy with it. The colors are gorgeous. They blend well. Again, very happy. The other thing I got from Sephora that day was a blush, and I have them help me because NARS has so many blushes right now, and I've just been in a blush rut. Like, I want to try the Stella Convertible colors and didn't like that because it didn't blend at all. It was tacky and sticky and ugh. And wasn't thrilled with the Benefit Coralista. It just wasn't the consistency I wanted. I don't know, blush rut, like I said, and didn't know what color I wanted with the NARS blushes because there's so many. It's overwhelming. So I had them apply a couple for me, just because I like getting my makeup done now and then. And I never would have picked this color. Never, ever, ever, because it's intimidating. So I don't know if you're ready for this, but yeah. That is NARS Desire, and I don't think it's even going to be as intense on camera as it is in real life. It's like Barbie's shoes melted. That's how I like to describe it. It's hot, hot pink, and I'll try and like double finger swatch it for you. Yeah, I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing the Orgasm blush because that's my other favorite NARS blush that I own. But it's so great. You would think with my fair skin that it wouldn't look good, but if you blend it well, which you have to, it gives you this like just in from the cold flush. But and you can layer it for a little more color, and it's like this bright pink pop of color, and it's so gorgeous. I love it. I'm so happy, and it's matte, which is really on trend, and I'm very, very happy. You definitely have to use like a really fluffy, like here I'll show you, like a light brush that has like more like looser spaced bristles, if that makes sense, so that you can blend really well. But very, very happy with it. Like I said, don't be afraid to try color with your blushes, and don't be afraid to ask for help, because I never would have picked that color, and I'm so happy with it. I use it all the time. I've been doing it with like lighter eye looks, and just having like this bright pop of color on my cheeks, and it's been so much fun. Really, really happy with it. Yeah, can't say enough about it. The last thing I got this for was my my birthday gift from Philosophy, and I haven't used it yet. I just saw this on my desk, and it smells really good though. Yeah, I think I'll use this later today. It's really nice. So if you haven't signed up for the Beauty Insiders on Sephora's website or like in person, go ahead and do that, because like this is Philosophy's bath stuff is usually pretty expensive, and it's a good size. It's gonna last me a long time, I'm sure. So, and for free. Yeah, that same day I went to MAC and got a Mineralize Skin Finish from the new Semiprecious collection, and mine is in Pearl, and I love this. You definitely have to use a small brush. This is my e.l.f. brush, $3, and you can swirl it around the outside like this. It's a nice small brush, which is great if you want to get the highlight, which I did today. And then you can use the middle part for like a bronzer blush, which this color, I will show you. Oh, hold on, let me not swatch it over the NARS. Use my other hand. I have two. There we go. So that's the inside, and the outside won't swatch well because it's really, really light. But here on my pinky, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a champagne light frosty, but it gives you this gorgeous sparkly glow. Definitely don't recommend this if you're afraid of sparkle, but if you want like a shimmery going out glow, or if you're like me and you just want to feel glowy all day, then I totally recommend this product. A little expensive. MAC usually is more reasonable for a department store brand, but this was $28.50, which I felt was a bit much, but I use it pretty much every day, so I feel like I'm getting my money's worth. It's a good amount of product too. Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous stuff, and they have a bunch of them. I'd hurry though, because the Semiprecious collection is definitely selling out. My mall fortunately has a separate MAC, like a whole different store, because I have a really nice mall. Yeah. So we have a lot more products, and MAC stuff doesn't sell out very often, so I'm very, very lucky with that. The other thing I got at MAC was just a plain, sorry, my phone's going off, just a plain eyeshadow in coppering. And I really like red eyeshadow. I know this is not something that's really like typical, but I'm running out of fingers to swatch on, y'all. But I think it's really gorgeous. I used this with that copper shadow that I showed you earlier, like the orange one, and a gold, and did like an autumn smoky eye, which I can do another time and show you guys how to do. I thought it was really gorgeous for a night out when I went to the theater the other night to see Next to Normal. It was really, really nice. Yeah, I like red eyeshadow. I have hazel eyes that are mostly like army green, so the red is a really nice contrast. This is not, it's not fire truck red, you guys. I'm not putting on like lipstick red on my eyes. It's got a lot of like brown to it. So I'm not recommending that you guys go out and buy, again, fire truck red and put it on your eyes. This is a really subtle red. So yeah, I always like red. Don't be afraid to try colors. Always my motto. Okay, last thing, in my recent nail polish addiction, I've been buying tons at the buy two get one free, and I got online and bought 3 more last night because my Ulta, like, for some reason refuses to stock Tarte Deco, so I had to buy it online. So I got Tarte Deco, Merino Cool, and Mambo online last night, along with a Essie top coat. So those are coming to me in the mail, and that was the end part of my birthday money. But these are the 3 that I got in store. This is what I have on my nails currently. It's Tea and Crumpets. And I did a little experiment. I've been using Essie's for probably like 3 weeks. Love Essie nail polish. It's my addiction. I probably have like 9 or 12 now that I have the ones coming in the mail. And I wanted to see how they do without a top coat, because they last forever with a top coat. So I wanted to just see how long they lasted without one. So I didn't put a top coat on this week, and this is my manicure, and it's really light, so it's hard to tell, without a top coat, and I'd say I'm almost 7 days out. And I don't have any large chips, and I have barely any fading at the tips. So I'm super happy with that. With an OPI nail polish, I don't think you would get that much wear. So this is Tea and Crumpets again. I don't know if I mentioned that. Love this color. It's like a frosted beige. This is Your Hut or Mine from the Resort collection. Haven't used this yet. Really looking forward to it. And this is Super Bossa Nova. And I have this on my toes, but I am not acrobatic, so you won't get to see that. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm going to do a bunch more videos, so I'll leave my link to my YouTube video channel on Beauty Forum. Make sure and subscribe, and I promise to do a whole bunch of these. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks. Bye, guys.